When you think of cable, you probably think of television, like what you're watching right now. But truly, there is so much more behind that wire that goes into your house. Here with more is our good friend Sarah Evans, who's a social media and tech expert. She's coming to us from the National Cable and Telecommunications Association's annual convention. It's in Chicago this year. How are you, Sarah?
I'm good. How are you? I miss Las Vegas.
We miss you. Come home. Come home, Sarah. This expo used to be known as the Cable Show, and then they renamed it this year to the INTX, the Internet and Television Expo. Why the name change, and what's the biggest trend you're seeing this year?
Well, the name change is very apropos because one of the trends at the show this year has been not referring to cable companies as cable companies, but as technology companies, because they're doing so much more, from giving us smarter homes to being our internet service providers. But the #1 trend at the show this year is the evolution and launch and to market of TV everywhere. The ability to watch what we want, when we want, on any device. So I'm no longer locked into my home television screen. I can use my iPad, and I don't even have to be at home to watch my live television.
Which is awesome, because it used to be you'd have to get a secondary device, hope that it works. Now it would be all through the same provider, which would be a beautiful thing. More and more it seems like you're hearing the words cutting the cord. People just opting to get the internet video services. What are the benefits of maintaining that cable TV subscription?
Well, there are numerous benefits. #1, you're getting the access to the most content anywhere. There are more than 44,000 hours of on-demand content. Many companies like Cox Communications have products similar to Contour, which has a recommendation engine. So it's getting smarter the more you use it and recommends content that is tailored to you, offering different profiles for family members in your home. As the mom of a toddler, I can customize what my son sees on that secondary and primary device. If your cable company is also your internet service provider, you're getting the fastest speeds around, and also access to more than 300,000 cable Wi-Fi hotspots across the country. It's amazing.
Now, there's been a lot of new technology over the last, even the past few weeks. But let's talk about some of the changes in cable tech that have impacted consumers positively lately.
Well, I think a lot of it lies in the Internet of Things, the Internet of Everything. You might have heard that phraseology before, but really what it means are just things connected to the Internet in your home that are Wi-Fi connected. Here at the show, there's a huge display looking at everything from home automation and security to your Wi-Fi connected crock pot. Things that might make your life easier, but are still reliant upon your internet connection.
It is a brilliant thing, though, because leaving the crock pot and just letting it run for 8 hours kind of freaks me out a little bit. So kind of checking in and making sure I
Coming home to crusty, dried food.
Yeah, no one wants that. Especially here in Vegas with Cox, I know it used to just be cable and television, and then broadband internet came into the mix. I know we're getting Gigablast, which I cannot wait for. Right now, it's kind of like that smart homes of the future. Remember back in the late 80s, we'd see these videos, be like, oh, well, in the future, you'll do this. And now we're getting to do all of that. Yeah. Cox is playing a role when it comes to home security and automation and the whole 9 yards.
And that's why things like Gigablast, gigabit internet speeds are rolling out, because as our homes get smarter, that means even more devices connected to the internet. And that's all using your data and your bandwidth. So you need faster internet connections. You need to be able to do more. And they're planning for the future, and the future is here. It's now, because I know in my home, last time I counted, I want to say we've got like maybe 18 devices connected to the internet, maybe not all at the same time, but there's just a lot of stuff going on, from the cameras to my thermostat, lights, all of our devices, my toothbrush.
You have a Wi-Fi toothbrush, really? Wow. Sarah,
You've been brushing too hard.
You're good. I gotta take a look at my router tonight and see how many. I think I'm probably in the 20s, because then like your surround sound system can connect to it now. Every smart TV you have, everything connects to the Wi-Fi. You only have so much of a pipe, so the bigger the pipe, the better, and that's why I'm so psyched for Gigablast. Sarah, I hope you have fun in Chicago. We look forward to having you back in town.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. There's more to cable than just television. You want to see more about the latest innovations in the industry? Head to Cox.com.